You guys begin to take this rest. Vethmil, go ahead and roll me some perception, buddy.
You're really good at this, Vethmil.
I see. The thing is, I have a +2, but like it's never good. It's always like a 4 or something. Oh,
Hey, there you go.
16, nice. An hour
barely
goes
better than
by.
Dalton's passive.
Nothing happens in an hour. A second hour goes by. Nothing happens. It's interesting. I mean, Riven had talked about this, but you probably had toned him out by now. But as you spend your 4 hours watching the sky, the sun does not move an inch. But in 4 hours, you notice nothing.
I'll just look to make sure that Sildeal is conscious now. Well, I guess she's always kind of conscious, but
Just kind of shake her on the
joints.
shoulder a little bit.
Yeah.
She'll wake up.
And then I will go back into my slumber, or go into my slumber.
Alright. Did I die?
By the way, Riven talks in his sleep.
Because of course he does.
Yeah, I'm actually
honestly,
gonna tie your beak close.
Make a sleight of hand check. Make a sleight of hand check, Vethmil.
Please
A what?
don't.
A sleight of hand check. Vethmil, you attempt to tie his beak shut once or twice throughout the night, and he snaps at you just like involuntarily, and you decide it's just not worth it.
Okay, let me roll a perception check here.
Sparksters, did you see the message I sent you?
Yeah, did you see the text I just sent you?
Oh, you texted me?
I did.
Why are you texting me?
I thought that would be easier, but apparently not. So I just
Okay, I just
gotta
saw it,
grab my
I saw it,
equipment
no, I
right
saw it,
quick,
I saw it, I saw it.
and I've got to roll my stats. But other than that, I'm almost done.
Real quick, go ahead and roll your stats. I want to get that out of the way real quick here.
Okay. How many is it again? 4?
It's 46 and drop the lowest.
I rolled a 22 perception.
I saw it, thank you.
I just want to make sure you see it before she starts rolling. Nice.
One more.
Not bad.
Nice.
Kind of negative in there.
That's them in order from top to bottom.
That is not bad.
That's a pretty good spread. There's
Go
no
ahead and punch
negative.
those in and grab your
Thanks.
equipment. Sildio, with a 22, damn.
I'm pretty perceptive today.
Your first hour goes by. Don't really hear much of anything, notice much of anything. You do notice that the sun does not move an inch. The second hour, you hear some sort of noise, some shuffling or something coming from this direction.
That direction. I don't do anything yet. I'm just gonna stay very still and stay right here.
You hear that shuffling happen, and it continues for a couple of minutes. As you continue to not do anything, I'm assuming?
No. I'm staying very still.
The shuffling continues in this direction, and then fades a little bit. As if maybe it's getting further away. And then it stops.
Okay. So there's something in here with us, but if I don't feel like it's coming toward us, I'm gonna let everybody sleep. I don't want to wake anybody up unless it's a dire emergency. Dalton's looking rough.
Are you playing variant?
I took a look at it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, just with your stats, don't forget you have a level up.
Oh, no, I didn't do those.
So you get, if you're doing, I don't know, are you doing variant again?
Yeah.
So you'll get +1 to 82 stats and feet, and then you get your, if you're taking your ability score improvement level 4. So don't forget that. Wisdom is your
Alright,
Yeah.
Cillian.
Yep.
The second hour continues. Nothing happens. Third hour. Nothing. By the time everyone seems to be ready to go on the 4th hour, you guys got through it.
Sick!
Whew. We fucking did it, guys. We slept in a dungeon.
It's risky, but like you have to weigh the risk versus the cons. I'm like okay, do
we're gonna
keep
run
going
into
with
a battle
5,
and die
or-
anyway, so.
Yeah, so take the chance. I mean, I don't like to do that either, but
So take a long rest in the middle of the dungeon. Got it.
It worked this time.
When everybody wakes up, I do tell them that I
like, for all of
heard
us, you get +2.
about halfway through my shift, I did hear shuffling, but it wandered off somewhere
You
further
could
into
get
the maze.
19.
I'll ask Riven, was there anyone that ever came to check on you while you were chained up?
I can
Nope.
put those two anywhere.
Let me
Bernard, maybe?
think.
No.
You wanna put it at
There
18?
was no. I just talked to myself really.
That doesn't sound surprising. Okay, well there's a chest over here. You guys want to go check it out?
A chest?
Um,
Is it chained up? Do we need?
Did you hear me,
Help
Steve,
it?
when I said I did hear the shuffling? I told everybody that I did hear shuffling.
I
In the...
didn't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to help her
You're
with
fine.
her.
You're fine. I did let everybody know that I did hear some shuffling further on in the maze, but that it didn't come close to us and it wandered off as the night
We're
went on.
very,
I'm
we're
trying to
very lucky.
How tall is the
We're
hedge
very
mage?
lucky.
The hedge maze right now looks to be about 8 feet tall.
8 feet tall.
Did you roll gold, or
I
did you
didn't.
then you get chainmail? You wouldn't get spelled.
Vethmil, you have a bow and arrow, right?
Yeah.
I love the bird. I like the
You
big open
get your
skies.
starting
I'm
equipment.
looking up there thinking, oh man, I could just jump up there and soar around, fly. But the sun not moving has got me really worried.
Martial weapon, shield.
Could you shoot an arrow up into the air
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
just to see what happens?
Sure.
Because I feel like if there's like some disintegration field or something, we might feel a little bit better about losing an arrow instead of losing the party member.
So do you shoot it directly up in the air?
No.
Okay, where are you shooting it then?
That's actually really fun. because
Almost straight up. I just don't want it to fall back and hit me in the face.
Okay.
Take an eye out.
Are you shooting it over a hedge, or are you just shooting it essentially to where it would land, like right here?
Try to shoot it
Yeah,
somewhere
like
where
somewhere where
we
it's
can,
like
we
open
can see
or
it.
whatever.
Okay. Yeah, so you shoot it to where it would land, essentially right in front of you, assuming nothing weird like that is going on. It goes up. You have a longbow, right?
Yeah.
Are you using your full draw? Are you pulling it all the way back?
Sure.
Okay. It goes up at least a couple 100 feet and then falls down.
Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
No disintegration or anything.
No, no.
It looks unharmed except for by the fall. The fall probably broke the shaft of the arrow, but otherwise,
So as long as I don't fall, terminal velocity,
right?
I might be fine. Okay. Would you guys want me to give it a try? Maybe I jump up in the air for a second.
Kind of
Scout around.
That.
Sure.
I'm down with
Yeah.
that.
Do your thing. While he's doing that, let's go look at the chest.
So, Riven, you begin to fly up.
I do very slowly. Just
You begin to
kinda-
very slowly fly up as you hover for a second, and then you begin to shoot up very slowly. You get up.
I get to like the top of the head, and then I just like squeak my beak up over.
You start to squeak just over it, up to where you're at 9-10 feet, that area. You still just see the top of the hedge maze.
Oh,
Like you're unable to see over it still. It seems like it's still at eye
I'm
level with
flying
you.
up. It's like, I look down. Are they getting further away?
They are
Or
getting
just
further away.
Further away. You guys, I thought I was good at judging distances, and I could have sworn I'm still just seeing the sides of the hedge maze.
It's probably enchanted.
As you guys look up, you see Riven as he continues to fly up 10, 15, 20, 25 feet above you. Riven, you still just can't see over the hedge maze.
It's probably enchanted with some kind of magic. I mean, this is a wizard's
Try and
tower.
fly through it. It's not that high.
Don't fly through it. Bethville, shut up.
That is a great idea,
Bethmill,
Bethmill.
chest.
Bethmill.
Bethmill, chest.
Oh.
Go.
The chest. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna come back down.
I'm gonna stop here and investigate.
Bethmill,
further
as you
stuff.
turn and look to where you saw the chest the previous day, you just see a dead end. This chest is not there anymore.
Someone moved it.
This chest is not there.
There are other bandits here, you guys. They looted a chest. Maybe they want to join us too.
No.
I mean,
Well,
I know I'm a new member. I should be extending invitations to the group, but I did get this really cool hand-carved statue that I feel like gives me a voting right in any decisions that's made.
Jesus.
Why don't you give it a minute before we go? Yes.
Okay.
I just wanted to make you feel
I'm counting.
part of us.
I feel I do. I really do. I feel like new beginnings. Like, I was here by myself, and then I met you guys, and you guys have been great so far. And then we all took a big nap together. It was real weird, but it was a really comfy sleep. And
While he's talking, I'm just gonna grab Dalton and just start talking to him and tell him that there's two ways that we can go. We can either go down this path, or we can go down this path that you're currently looking.
I could try flying up again.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Riven, you have the exact same experience when you try and fly up again.
Wild! You guys are not. I come back down. You guys aren't gonna believe this. So remember earlier,
Just come, Riven. Just come.
I think this guy's gonna fit in fine.
Oh, I got a migraine. Beth Mill, lead the way. Do as
So,
you will.
do you want to just go down this one?
For fuck's sake.
All right.
Yes, it's fine. I don't give a fuck right now.
Stealth, and I also want to investigate while I'm not being stealthy.
You need to
For
take the
traps.
lucky feet. You need to take the lucky feet at some point.
I need so many ability scores though. I need to get my dex is finally done, but I need to get my intelligence up. I need to get my charisma up too.
So, you're coming down this way?
Yeah.
Okay. You still see this hall? Alright. As you peer down this way, you see a dead end here. There's no, fire or whatever the heck this is, but
Okay.
you do see a chest there.
Ah! I found the chest, guys.
It looks to be like the other one. Maybe it's the same one. Maybe it's a different one. You're not sure. But it is. It looks very similar, at least. It's as soon as you step right here. I need you to stop moving.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Oh no.
I love this so much.
You're pulling a Steve.
Vethmil and
I knew this was
Riven,
gonna
I need you both to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh no.
Bethmill's dexterous. It's fine.
okay.
So
First roll.
Nice, that's a save.
Program.
So I'm going to put you right here.
I
Actually,
am
I'm
a
gonna put you
barbarian, so I have.
Yes, you'll have
dangerous-
advantage. Mhm.
Okay, so I click on the dex save. I just double
Yeah,
click
so
on it.
Yeah,
Mhm,
double
there you
click
go.
it, yeah.
And then, okay, so
Nice.
you would have advantage, but I'll tell you that saves already, so you don't have to worry
Okay.
about the advantage. Future reference, because I forgot to go over this with you before, on the bottom left-hand side of the screen by the dice, there's an ADV and a DIS button. If you click either one of those before rolling, it'll do the advantage or disadvantage.
Okay, so every time I attack, I should just click advantage. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, that's... You guys think it's a joke. He's a barbarian. Yes.
He's a barbarian.
he's going to be attacking
Yeah.
recklessly.
I meant it as a
So
joke.
yeah, you can.
Seriously, I will be always doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a joke.
I will always
I
reckless.
mean, kind of a joke, but also serious.
Yeah.
All right.
Very true.
As the two of you both saved, so you will not take damage from this yet. You notice as just seemingly out of the sky begin to fall two massive cubes, which fall and land on the ground as you guys dive out of the way. Everybody roll initiative.
There's the gelatinous cube.
Well, guys, look, there's like ice cubes falling out of the sky.
No, great.
Look what you did, Grady. There's my nat 20. Oh, we both rolled 20s.
Where
Disengage, Grady.
Stop face stepping. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Thank God for Facebook. Ooh. Bad
Well, that's
time,
not
man.
fair. Apparently the cubes can fly in here, but I can't. They did fall pretty hard. I didn't do that.
Oh, I've been talking this entire time and nobody's heard me.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Why didn't you say something?
I didn't realize I wasn't looking at the camera.
Oh my god. Okay.
What were you saying?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't fucking
Yeah,
care.
mad at us, yeah.
Okay.
I'm 3 shades. Like, I've looked at it, I'm like, oh no, Grady. I'm like, he's gonna be.
Grady summoned the gelatinous tooth.
Bye.
You're on your own out there, too.
All
no,
right.
I'm face stepping. It's fine. We
He's
we
face
good.
stepping.
And
With
I'm
that,
going first.
Vethmil, you are the first to act when you see
Nope.
this happen. All right, so you use your bonus action to use your first
Yep.
space step.
Vethmil, don't worry. Where'd guys, the thing ate Vethmil.
Yes, he did. It's okay. It's fine. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, and you shoot it with a longbow. That definitely hits.
Oh, does it actually? Ooh, damn.
It's nearly impossible to miss these things. For 9
And I-
points of damage. Nice.
And I get my sneak attack because
Yep.
Riven's right next to
That's
it.
true. Nice, 19 points of damage. Holy monkey. All right. All right. Anything else for you, sir?
That is it.
All right.
No, I didn't do. I thought it was.
Sildio.
And I don't have my ribbon for zero, so it's like okay. I
I
That seems really low.
That doesn't seem right.
I have more health than you. That's not right.
I don't know what to do or how to fix it.
I don't
I don't
think you
wanna
had it.
move down.
Oh,
Exactly.
Can I see?
Yeah,
I can
can I
see
add
the
it
first
everything?
creature from here, right?
I put my stats.
You
in
can.
that.
Hey, Sparky and Steve, with the two of you are talking to each other, can you please mute yourselves? That'd be awesome.
I keep trying to do that. I'm sorry. This is why
That's
you keep
okay.
it-
Can I see creature 1 from where I'm at?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Just barely.
Because I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at it for now. I'm saving my shit. That'll hit.
Hey, John, your music was real loud on the stream last time.
Was it?
Yeah,
All right.
just now thought about that.
All right, cool. I normally rely on stream to help me with that, so or chat to help me.
I mean, I
That'll
can
be
look at it real quick. Take a look at your map.
All right, the 16 definitely hits for 7 points of fire damage. Nice. Anything else for you?
No, I'm gonna stay there. I have things I want to do, but I'm not gonna do it quite yet. So.
All right, Dalton, it's your turn.
he just fixed it, so alright. Alright, well, things are happening. And, trying to do something here at the same time. Okay, so let's pull this back down here. And yeah, you got it. That's what I was thinking.
I didn't have my abilities wasn't.
Here's another bow. That's 10.
Nice. That hits.
Oh my god.
It's very
This is one of those
hard to
fights
miss
where
these
your low rolls
things.
can actually hit.
For
Well, and it
11, and
did
it
take some
has been
damage.
damaged. Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
And another 7. As this thing is getting pelted, it's like it's just this blob, this cube of like jelly, but like part of it is beginning to like fall off. You think you're doing some good damage to it anyway. Anything else for you, Dalton?
We might actually have this! And I stayed put.
Ribbon.
You guys, I'm having a ton of fun. You are all doing a fantastic job. I think that I might rage.
He's our hype man, guys.
He's the most polite ranger!
I know, right?
Well, it's a wellspring of enthusiasm that just
I know.
overtakes me. I'm just
Go
having
team!
such a good time right now with you guys. This is our
Best
first battle
fighter.
together. I mean, I know we're just fighting like not weird big jelly things, but like
It's okay, kill it!
okay. So am I doing all right? Did I just? I don't think I raged. No.
You just
So
gotta
if you
drag
drag the rage
Action.
effect onto yourself in the
Yep,
do
under
you have the combat
actions.
checker up?
Well, he
No.
can do it there, or he can just do it on his token. So
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's
I was
whatever's easiest.
looking at so which screen? I think I'm on the right screen now. Okay,
You're getting the learning curve of fantasy.
Yeah.
rounds.
there it is. Okay, John Chimneys. There we go.
There you go. Perfect.
Yay, guys! I'm raging. Okay, now to attack. I guess I will attack the one in front of me, since I can hit that one. So let's see if we hit it, you guys. Oh, and we're gonna click the little advantage button
Yeah.
because I'm
Attacking recklessly.
swinging wildly at this thing.
A 10 will hit,
Oh!
believe it or not.
What did I roll?
Oh, you have a
You rolled a
glaive.
3 and a 5.
Yikes! Yeah, I'm looking at Dalton the whole time. I'm swinging the glaive around. See that? Yeah, cool.
Dalton,
Okay.
it looks like you do have another admirer, actually.
Roll some damage on
Nice
there.
for 10 points of slashing damage. Whoo! All right. Anything else for you, sir?
I believe that is my entire turn.
All right. Sparky. You have found your party. You've gotten to the temple. You have gone through the bloody mess of the library. You have followed the chalk mark to the exit in the mirrors, making sure not to slam into any of them. And
So
you
nice
heard a
of us.
dumbass go, "Oh, look, gelatinous cubes!" And you're like, "That's not any dumbass. That's Vethmil." As you come rushing around the corner, this is where you are.
Are you a girl now?
Yeah.
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 The rest of the
Party's got
party, you just see some random person running around the corner. That's your turn.
Oh, also,
All right.
as a note to everyone, when I attacked it, these just beautiful golden bird-like just beings coalesced
Oh, yeah,
around
that's right.
it, and they seem to be holding it back. But that's really it. But it won't do anyone any advantage because the cubes.
Because you're in the way anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see the first?
You can
one?
see one from there, yeah.
Right there. Okay. I guess I've got to play with this. Oh, that's touch. Oh, that's.
We're really gonna have to tweak them.
I just used a quick
You were
little
trying to do it
nice
really
thing.
quick. We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
You guys squeaking in there? Stop that.
I'm going to.
I think Olivia would be okay with this.
Okay, so bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my spiritual weapon,
Nice.
and I'm gonna
boy.
put it down next to Riven in that corner right there.
Oh, hey, look, new friends.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, look. Hello, new friend.
And
Were you
for
chained
Riven,
up
it's gonna
too?
be like a giant glaive.
Oh, I
Oh,
have
so
one of
your
those.
weapons, your spiritual weapon's a giant glaive?
Yeah.
Nice, I love it.
Is that cool? Alright, cool. So that's my bonus action, and then real action, I guess I'm going to Toll the Dead.
All right.
I guess.
8, I'm pretty sure fails.
It sure does, and it's been hit, right? Yes. It
Yes,
looks like it has.
so it's a
I'm
12.
gonna hook.
2 points of damage there, and then when you summon the holy weapon, it gets spiritual weapon, it gets to attack as well.
I mean, it's kind of a holy
Oh,
weapon.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, holy weapon's another spell altogether, though. So
Yeah.
We could use
I didn't
that.
know if
22
it was,
hits
I will.
I was treating it like summoning sickness and magic.
Look, you can hit with this.
for 5 points of damage as this cube is like flopping all over the place. It's barely holding its form. It's looking very rough, but it's still there. That's your action, bonus action, and I believe all your movement. So cubes. This cube right here
Cube's still alive, you guys.
is going to reach out and try and grab a hold of Riven.
No! I've seen this before and it's not good. No!
It's
Yep.
almost dead. It's okay.
I'm
A
in
16
the back.
will hit you
Yes, it will.
as it smacks you for 7 points of acid damage.
Yikes!
And then bloop, crawls
I got
into your square as you are currently engulfed
It's
by
fine,
the
it's almost
cube.
dead.
You are currently
almost
inside
dead.
of it.
This is a new experience. I've never
Can we just keep him in there?
It's a lot different than being chained up. It's not totally unpleasant.
The next cube here is going to bloop, 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 and so kind of like climb on top of the other cube and gets to like here, but it is outside of the range to hit anybody because it's really not like on top of. It's really just directly on top of the other cube, but I don't have a good way of showing that, so I'm gonna put it like here. But because it's directly on top of it, it can't get in within range of anybody because it moves so damn slow. Vethmil.
Can I take up this space or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then I'll do that and try and hit Gelatinous Cube 1 with the whip.
Okay.
Don't hit me.
I don't know if it will hit.
I'm not gonna really try, but like if it does.
21 will definitely hit.
You look like you were trying.
Oh, that didn't roll on it. That's...
Actually, I just realized this. Can I get Riven to make a dex save real quick for me?
Yes.
I thought this just happened, but you have advantage also because you're a bard. So roll that again.
Still clicking. There it is.
Cool. You are still engulfed, but there is a save on it. I didn't realize that. So never mind. No change. Woo!
But you killed the cube. Woo!
Dang. So instead of you having to worry about that, Gelatinous Cube 1 dies as Gelatinous Cube 2 falls on you. I need you to make another dex save with advantage this time.
Good job, Bethfield. That was rude.
Nice. So this time it falls on you, but it pushes you backwards rather than engulfing you.
That's hilarious.
That's amazing.
For like 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
boy.
Anything else for
Good
you,
job,
Bethmil?
Bethmil. That was mold.
Oh boy.
Sildio.
I'm just gonna chaos bolt this guy.
All right.
I have spell slots again.
How long?
23 will definitely hit.
Burn them all. This thing is.
I'm not gonna need to burn them all.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
I was
10
inside of it.
points. 10 points of damage there. All right. Anything else for you?
No, I will stay there and look behind me at the pretty lady.
All right, Dalton.
I'm confused with this woman. I'm like, who the fuck are you? And I just take my bow out and try to shoot this thing again.
Can we worry about that after?
That hits, yeah. For 5 points of damage, you know, whatever. It had been hit already, though, so there you go. Another 7. 7 total. Not too bad. Anything else for you, sir?
Nope, I'm just cursing at this strange-looking woman behind me. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
All right, Ribbon.
Are we cursing at the strange woman behind us?
I
Yes.
have no idea.
I think I should probably just attack.
I'm not. I think she's pretty.
I just met
think
you
you're
guys.
pretty, too. Bet you'd make a hell of a belly dancer, and I'll give
So
you a
many
win.
strangers.
I'm just like, you
my
motherfucker.
actions. That's what I wanted. Okay. Drag it onto the cube. Oh, with advantage.
Yep.
With advantage. Get back in there. Suck it, cube.
13 will definitely hit.
I rolled
2 8s, I know.
Nice. Okay.
That's what I did. I'm trying
Welcome
to get you out of your
Monday
box.
game. We roll low around here.
For 10 points of damage as you cleave into it, carving a good old chunk out. Anything else for you, Riven?
No. I believe that'll do it.
Nefarious.
Yeah, just one.
Alright, so we can get up to him?
You can use your bonus action to hit it in 1 turn.
Oh, yeah, can I hit him with my spiritual weapon, or can
Yep.
it hit when it's engulfed?
Yeah,
It's
you
not
gotta-
actually engulfed, it's pushed to the side.
Oh, okay, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Get that over with.
That'll hit
Right?
for 5 points of damage. I mean, that's the beauty of gelatinous cubes. You have to roll a nat 1 to miss these things, even at like level 1, I'm pretty sure. They have an AC of 6.
So we
Oh,
fight
God.
these all the time, honestly.
And attack it with my warhammer.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Good lord. Nope.
Oh, that's the wrong one. This is the correct.
That's right.
Oh my god, all the
And you know,
one.
that still does damage. So you know, could have been a lot worse. Anything else for you?
Unless I get to bonk him again. No. I'm done.
It is now the cube's turn. Seeing a new friend is going to attack it at disadvantage because of our little.
You'll notice some beautiful
Aarakocra
golden
friend.
birds just
Yeah.
flying around the thing, just majestic.
Just kind of like pulling it back and distracting it there. It's a good thing that was a disadvantage because I think I just dropped a nat 20. That's a 14, which misses.
Nice.
You would roll a crit on Nefarious.
It then is going to move forward into your guys' space. I need both of you to make dex saves. Of course, Riven, you do get advantage.
I mean, that's not
That's a
bad.
save. So Nefarious, you just get pushed.
Phew.
Riven, that is a fail. You get engulfed.
I'm going back in, of course.
He continues forward again. I need both of you to make dex saves. Dalton
Oh,
and
no.
Nefarious.
I'm not far enough.
Me either.
I'm not gonna get lucky.
That is a
twice.
fail.
Now, is this an attack, Jonathan?
You're good, Dalton.
That is a save, as Dalton is simply pushed back here. It then moves forward again as Riven goes with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
I'm
need 2
going
more
with it.
saves. That's a save. And Dalton, that is a save, so I'll just push Sildiel back and push you guys to here. Riven, you don't get to make another save. You're still
Oh,
engulfed.
I thought you said I did. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just saying that you do go with it, is how that works. But that is the end of its movement, so it stays right there.
It did not get to try me.
Bethmil.
Die.
Oh! As it just is inching slowly closer and closer to you. You're just like getting these flashbacks from another life.
Your boss will just go,
Where-
"Oh, fuck
Where
you."
I
There
also
once was
played an
another
Eladrin rogue.
Eladrin rogue.
Disengage. After
Okay.
20, 25, 30.
Sildiel.
Squealing is
First, I'm moving back. 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh, hey there. Hey there, bud.
Hey.
Where are you guys going?
All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and write fears gelatinous cube. Hold
Is that a flaw?
on. Yeah.
Yes. I'm just gonna firebolt this guy. I rolled a nat 1. I missed.
Wow.
Help in here, you guys.
At least I didn't waste a spell slot on
Dalton.
that.
I'm going
One.
to try to slice it with my swords.
All right, go for it.
Fuck
Oh!
this motherfucker right there.
Ooh, this is gonna
That bill
hurt.
rolled 1 so that you
Oh
can
my God,
roll
minimum
another
damage
one,
there.
and then you roll minimum
It's gonna
damage.
get my Colossus Sling.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a double.
It will be, yeah. All dice gets doubled on a crit.
Me and Beth Mill rolled 1.
All right, and another 7.
And I got one more. I'm gonna try to get in the sauce.
Oh, shit! You gotta be kidding me! What the heck?
220. We sacrificed for you, Dalton.
Like,
Damn!
so yes.
As Dalton, just like with this rage fueled behind his eyes, just looks forward, thinking he's not going to lose another ally today, cuts this thing to ribbons.
Nefarious
And the
comes
two
on
of you
and
spill
goes,
out
"Right here."
unharmed.
I'm gonna take a little bit of the slime on my sword. I'm gonna run up to Beth Mill and be like, I got a present for you.
No, no, no.
Get it away! Get it away!
Well,
I come up here.
I turned into Nefarious
I'm
for looking
beautiful.
at that slime. Okay, wow.
Get it
That
away
was
from
quite-
me.
That was quite the experience, wasn't it?
It was certainly something. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Riven. It's nice to meet you. Well, actually, my name is. But I find people have trouble pronouncing that, so you can just call me Riven. Who are you? Thanks for the
Riven.
assist, by the way. I mean, you didn't really do too much, but like you appeared.
Lean over and pinch Nefarious' cheeks and be like, "You're an asshole."
Who the fuck is this?
And I'll look at you and I'll just kind of put my finger to my lips and be
Dalton,
like,
this
my
is
name's
my new
Sarah
friend
Khan.
This is my new
How are
friend
you?
Nefarious. Nefarious, this is my new friend Dalton. He was spectacular in that last battle. Did you
See,
see
Dalton, I
that?
told you Nefarious was just gonna come back.
I go up to her and I take the. I mean, she's wearing armor now, right? Like clink, clink. It looks like women's armor, and I put my hand on the boob. I'm like, hey,
Oh, are we touching boobs?
I'm just,
Okay.
I'm gonna, I don't know if I should smack you across the face or not. I'm just gonna let you do it and be like, I know, man, they're new to me too. But I mean, if you really want to play with them.
no.
Looking good,
I don't.
Nefarious.
Oh, come on, baby, and I'll grab
How
his
many
booty.
times are you going to die? Come back. Is this even possible? And I just kind of like poke it with my sword again on the armor. Like, and now you got armor on.
I'll bump him with my warhammer.
What the
Just
fuck is
bump 'em.
this?
Mine's bigger than yours.
Nefarious, I like your new armor better than your old armor.
I like this whole entire thing better than the last one.
Do you have a vagina?
I do, and I'm gonna explore it later. I haven't really had time. I had to come and save you.
Wow.
Okay.
You passed by some ashes on the way over here.
Warning, tonight's game may have adult themes.
I assumed that was my that was
Yeah.
my remains.
We
Yeah.
burned it so the wizard wouldn't turn you into like an undead.
I mean,
Hey,
shit,
Ryan
I
Sammy
appreciate it. Did you guys
2001,
get
thank
my
you so
gold
much
off
for
of
the
it?
follow. Hopefully we are very entertaining to you because it's been one hell of a game.
I mean, we did loot the body. Of course we looted the body. Who do you think we
Oh,
are?
you guys, thanks so much for not burning my gold. I'll take that back now.
You'll have to talk to Beth Mill on that one.
Oh,
I would have just put it in the party fund for that one.
Okay.
I wasn't salty anymore from that.
We have a fun going for a party later.
Okay, Ribbon, this
Hi.
is hard to explain, but this is our actual leader,
Yeah.
Nefarious. Nefarious, this is our new found bandit.
Yeah, I heard she died.
Oh.
Then she died. She came back. It's not really that hard.
He died, now
Yeah.
he's a girl.
I know,
So
right?
they-
It's really
That
not
was the
that
body
hard.
that-
He's
That was the
making
body
this
that
so
you guys
much
were burning,
harder.
right?
Yes, that would be the
Yes.
body.
Yeah.
Forrest, I have to say your old body smelled delicious.
Oh, thank you. You
Yeah.
know, I like
Yeah,
to think that I would have been tasty. I thought I was quite
They
tasty.
wouldn't let me try any.
I mean, you can have some.
I mean, you can ask some the innkeepers back in Chester. They'll tell you how great I taste.
How are you gonna explain this to you little fuck buddies?
Oh no, that's
Yeah, that's gonna be a
You don't
problem.
have bits now to...
They're not gonna know. It's fine when we go into Chester. I'll use a different name. It's fine. I got this.
I'm not
We
sleeping.
won't get free in stays anymore, man.
I'm afraid on this Dalton, you're
Dalton,
just gonna
Dalton's
have to
afraid. Dalton's
take it.
afraid the responsibility for sleeping with the innkeeper for a free stay is gonna fall to him now.
I think our new
Yeah.
recruit should take on that and those.
Yeah, we just got
I don't know if they're in a bestiality or
in 8
not.
hours.
It sounds like a new experience. I don't believe I've ever tried this before.
I'm okay with being demoted. It's fine.
This keeps happening to you. You keep getting promoted and then demoted.
You know, to be fair, I kind of do a lot of things anyway for Nefarious, so it doesn't really matter.
Like what?
Oh,
Just the sex things that we were
feed
talking
you?
about.
No.
Oh, what about my
it's
dad?
not.
I'm sorry, I can't see it anymore.
No, it's fine. It was just funny. It was
All I
giving us a
can-
great view of like Steve's drugs.
Drugs! No,
Anyway.
I feed you, I track things.
Okay, so
All sorts
Sorry.
of
I
things.
suppose we should continue on.
yeah, what's the plan?
I don't know if that's better.
Did
or
you
not.
say
check
we
out
were-
this chest.
Yeah, let's go look at this.
I'm going
chest.
to investigate for traps. Dalton, can you
Okay.
look in the sky?
Go ahead
because
and
I'm not
make
so
an
good with the
investigation
perception.
check.
There's 10 more gelatinous cubes dropped out.
Beth
But I'm
Mill,
waiting for the all clear from Dalton before I walk forward too.
Beth Mill, you do not notice any traps.
Cool.
Dalton, go ahead and make a perception check.
Nice.
Dalton, you don't either.
That's 3
Sick.
nat 20s in a
I
row.
know,
Alright,
right?
I will slowly then walk up to this.
Dalton, do you walk up there with him as well?
Why not?
Alright.
He's had a rough time.
Alright. And there's a padlock on it, you said, right?
There is a padlock on it, yes.
Are there any runes or anything on there?
Nope.
Cool. I will go ahead and try and...
As you go to reach for the padlock there, Vethmil, you don't really notice anything, but Dalton, with a 25, as he reaches for the padlock, you swear you see the lid of this thing begin to open.
Whoa! That is not a chest, that's a monster.
I will back the fuck up and
knew it was
say,
a
what do you mean this is a monster?
I step back with him, and I shoot an arrow at it.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. Go ahead and roll it in chat real quick.
Did someone say monster?
I'll show you.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, Steve!
What the fuck?
Steve's hacking.
Right?
He's hacking.
I just
Steve's
can't
hacking.
right now with you.
Oh my god.
Get fucked, motherfucker!
Dalton has had a real bad couple of days, and this is revenge.
So,
It's
as
this
Dalton
new
shoots the chest, you see the chest seem to, like, move as if it were made of some fleshy material instead of wood. It begins to move and almost reel back as if it were in pain. It then begins to open its mouth, open the lid up, and you see these teeth and this long tongue pour out. Everyone go ahead and roll some initiative. You did 13 points of damage to a mimic.
I got the Han Solo blaster at a con that we went to.
Yeah,
And it rolled a 2 on its initiative. You guys
This
might
thing is
kill
fun.
this
You
thing.
guys, that chest is just full of teeth. Is that valuable in this world?
We'll find out.
Dalton, I still need your initiative
Mimic blood
too.
is anything?
I'm waiting for her.
Oh, gotcha, sorry.
I'm gonna turn around and
Yeah.
look at Nefarious and say, do you think mimics have bones?
Vethmil, you're the first.
That's a good question. Let's find out.
A 13 will indeed hit a mimic.
Sweet. I probably should have used my bow because I don't get sneak attack, but that's okay.
8 points of damage. Anything else for you?
I'll just back up behind.
Backing
the
up,
barbarian.
Sildiel, it is your turn.
I am just gonna firebolt it.
Yes, I think it's the first time I've seen a mimic in John's game.
That hits.
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
This is the second time you've seen a mimic in one of my games. For 6 points of fire damage. Nice. Anything else for you?
I'm coming back to here.
Right. Riven, it is your turn. The first time was the on the island for the Torchbearers campaign. The
okay.
idol was a mimic.
That's right. Oh, I totally forgot.
So, guys, are we destroying furniture now?
Yeah, kill it.
Yes, kill it.
It's alive.
When
I
they have
promise.
teeth like that, yes.
Okay. I will get within 10 feet of it and attack with the glaive.
Go
at
for it.
reach.
Trusty Han Solo blaster.
I'm so glad you bought that thing.
It's fantastic.
Whoo! 22. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Damage.
For
Nice.
10 points of damage as you cleave into it. See some of the flesh just get torn into and some blood begin to pour out. This thing is looking fairly damaged already. Anything else for you, Riven?
Oh, that'll do it.
Alright. Dalton.
I'm actually semi-confident right now, so I'm gonna come up here with it.
Can you
I'm
get
like-
5?
I doubt it. We'll give it a look.
Ah,
Not
so
a net
good, though.
20, but still
So
a
good.
good roll and a definite solid hit. 10 points of damage, and it has been damaged already, obviously. Another 3 on the Colossus Slayer. It's looking hurt. Whew, man!
Oh my
He's
god!
on fire, man.
Dalton with the quick eye and just MVP here right now, noticing what this
Oh,
creature
good
is,
grief.
taking the first shot on it and coming in to clean it up before it can do a lick of harm to you guys. Well done. You kill the mimic.
Oh shit! Yes! Just gonna
It's very well done.
knock the chest.
You can have the lion's share of the teeth. You
Um,
do the most damage.
Okay, well, teeth might not be good, but let's search. Maybe it dropped something. I don't know, and I just kind of poke it.
As you kind of begin to carve it open, go ahead and make an investigation check. Atomic Geek 606, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you, buddy.
Can I assist?
Yes.
Yeah, my investigation is not the great.
We are not a high
Well, you can each roll your own if you want to.
I'm pretty good on it.
I'd rather.
Or you can assist Vethmil then.
I'd rather assist you because
Okay.
you've got a much higher than I do.
You have been rolling pretty well. So.
Nice,
Yeah,
17.
but I can't roll
You
that.
find 4 things in its stomach.
All right,
Hands and
write
fingers.
it down.
The first thing you find, one of these things is probably going to make you guys mad, but the first thing you find is a standard, well, I guess you don't know what it is at first glance, but I started to tell you. So it is a red vial with a standard potion of healing.
Oh, thank God.
All right, well that helps. I'm just putting it down. All right.
The second thing you find is a spell scroll.
Okay. I
Dalton
don't
not really
know
being
what it is.
much, like you have some spellcasting ability, but you don't know what it is just by looking at it. You can try and investigate it further to figure out more, or one of the other casters can try to as well. But it's definitely a spell scroll. The last 2 things you find are 2 short swords.
Okay. Well, we found these.
The short swords that you find are... Where's my thing? Oh, sorry. The short swords that you find are do seem to be very well made and do seem to have a little bit of a glow about them.
Oh wow! Check these out, Bethmil.
Ooh.
These are well-made blades. Maybe we can take a look at them after a while.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to figure out what they do or anything. Can I hold on to them though?
Yeah.
Well, I was asking Dalton basically.
Oh, sorry.
Why don't we get one apiece?
Sure.
Alright. I'll put 1 in each of your inventory.
Look at you guys sharing. I'm so proud of you.
You never
So-
know. I can use.
Both of you guys, it is the thing that says shiny short sword in your inventory.
Sweet.
I'm gonna give
Jonathan?
that.
Yes,
I forgot that you also use short swords.
May I roll a nature check to see if I can recall anything about mimics being worth anything? If there's been
Sure.
part of it I can. Hi.
16. Let me check something real quick. Boom, 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 boom. I should have had this pulled up. I wasn't thinking about it.
This is the looking up song.
Yeah, exactly. it's
Do we need to bear with you?
yeah. Go ahead and bear with me for a
We
moment there.
haven't
Let's see
bared-
those
we
bears in
haven't bared
chat.
today.
Do you want the who wants that health potion? I can technically.
Boy,
do
I
it.
could use it. I just took 7 points of damage.
Yeah. So the mimic with a 16, you would know that they're with their ability to kind of shapeshift and everything. They do have a certain, like, there's a biological gland that they have that allows them to shapeshift, and if it's undamaged and can be retrieved, that can certainly be useful to people who like make potions and shit to try and mimic those effects.
Kind of just sliced it open.
You guys can keep those really cool
Possible we damaged it.
shiny swords. I want to keep some of the goo, the gooey bits.
Be my guest.
Oh, would that be an investigation roll?
I'm so sorry. One more time.
To look for that part? that
Yeah,
you're talking about?
either survival or investigation. Either one.
Survival, I can do that.
Thank you, Grady.
Yep.
21. Yeah, you're able to find the gland. It's deep in there, so it hasn't been very badly mutilated. And with a 21 survival check, you are able to retrieve it. You're not exactly sure how much you'll get for it, but you do have. Go ahead and just, however you want to write that down in your inventory.
Hey, you guys, what you got is really cool. Check out what I got. It's like just a massive.
I mean, it's just like this purple, throbbing, like gooey, slimy. It's ugly
What
looking.
a hole!
Like a
Yeah.
mimic heart, you want to call it?
Yeah.
Or
Well
a
done.
mimic core?
Well done.
Yeah. Would you like to hold it, Dalton?
Nope, I'm good, and I
Okay.
walk away. we should continue clearing out. We have a job to do.
I'm gonna follow Dalton.
Did anyone inspect the scroll, by the way?
Nobody
will.
handed it to me or anybody to investigate
I do
it.
have
So.
it, so if you want to take a look at it, it's not my forte.
Would you like to
Yeah, can I check that
investigate the
tool
mimic?
out?
Nefarious, with with your background, you don't really need to roll anything as you look at the scroll and begin to kind of read through what it's talking about. Hang on. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, kid.
Yep.
As you take a look at the scroll, this is a scroll of Revivify.
Ooh, nice.
That's why he said we were going to be mad. 'Cause you
Can't
use
that
it
bring
for
people back from the
a minute of dead. Yep.
He whispered
Within
it
1
to
minute.
me. He
Within
whispered
1
it
minute.
to me in
It's
chat.
fine. We got a hotter Nefarious now.
That's why he
I
said
just gonna
that.
look down at my body and be like, I mean, I guess I can't really be mad about this.
Yeah. Well, Nefarious, if you like your new body, then we can save it for the new one.
Yeah, we'll do something else with it. And I just kind of
'Cause it sounds
saltily
like-
hand it away. Somebody just get this out of my possession.
Sounds like you die a
The
lot.
longer I hold on to it, the angrier I get. Someone please just take it.
Sildiel, would you...
Sildiel will take it.
Yes.
He'll tuck it.
And
Oh,
I
you trying to get rid of
very
the health
gladly
potion
give
still?
We have one, but who needs it the most? I don't really think I should take it.
I mean, I'll take it if you don't want it.
That's fine.
Well, to be fair,
When you
you would
hit me
take
with your
anything.
whip again, I'll just take it off you and drink it again.
Yeah, like everyone knows that it's on my belt. If you need it, it's on my belt.
Just don't
I'll
be
be
Thank
hidden
mad at
when
you if you
somebody.
take it, unless I
Don't
hit
For
you.
that, by the
Don't
way.
be.
So.
Just don't be hidden when somebody needs it.
wait, you hit her with your whip?
I point at my
No.
cheek.
No, like we don't.
I
Again,
punch Bethel in the face.
we don't.
I'm serious.
Now I'm confused. Dalton said earlier, as a team, we shouldn't be attacking one another. But
It was a bad situation. There were a lot of mirrors.
you humans and
Oh, he
elk,
didn't
I
do it
just
on
don't-
purpose? My bad.
No.
My bad, Beth. No. I thought you did it on
As
purpose.
Dalton, ready to continue onward through the hedge maze, moves ahead. As does Beth Bill.
I'm not in charge anymore. I'm out.
Oh, we're stealthing.
Let's see.
Oh, this
I
is
am
gonna
not
be
a
even
stealthy
worse
person
than last
today.
time.
No.
Oh, you
I
dropped a
dropped
nat
a
20!
nat-
Oh!
Hey, I'm stealthier than you this
That's
time.
amazing.
Where'd everyone go?
You'll
Oh,
see me
no,
in
you know
park.
exactly where Nefarious went.
Nefarious, where'd everyone go?
Right here.
I just shake my head and I'm like, come on, man. Let's go through this head. Straight on through.
You're going straight through the hedge?
No.
Okay.
It was an LOL.
Straight on through. You're just walking.
There's a reason I warned you about the thorns.
I could face step through them.
I figured it had like the thorn wall effect. Of
No, you have to see where you go for a face step.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's true.
are we being sneaky?
Yeah, I mean, Riven, you're taken to this stealthing thing like nobody's business.
You guys, we're so sneaky right now. Look at how sneaky. I am so impressed.
I lean over and put a hand over Nefarious' mouth.
Nefarious, you were doing a fantastic job.
Vethmiel, as you peer around the corner, that's what you see.
You were
Next
sneaky.
corner.
Peering
I
around the
want
next.
to be investigating for traps as I go.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check. Awesome. As you peer around this corner, again, it stops and then it turns back up to, like, the north, essentially. You do not notice any traps right now.
Oh, get behind
Peering
the
through, you see it dead end and go in just one direction, to the right there.
Thank you.
Peering through here, you see another branch. This time, it can continue on to the right or go up top there.
Alright. And there's nothing farther down to the right?
It does continue on further. I'll open up to here.
I just want to make sure there's nothing
Right,
great that was going to jump out and
As you look up,
engulf me in a cube or something.
as you look up right here, I am still keeping in mind this 23 investigation check, so I'm not going to have you roll it at every corner or anything. I'm just going to keep that up for right now until something happens.
Okie dokie.
All right, peering around this corner, you see another out-of-place chest. It doesn't look
I'm assigned to
natural at all.
Dalton to come up and help me. There's another one of these chests.
Steve's getting a taste of his own medicine.
I love it. I've laughed my ass off. I love
think
it
it's hilarious.
because I had a story arc where there was just like a billion of them.
Are you
Damn!
fucking kidding me?
Between the 23 investigation and 25 perception, it looks really similar to the other chest, but you're pretty sure it's not a mimic. It does have a
I'm just gonna
padlock
look
on
at
it.
him and be like, I'm just gonna be like, whip it. Just to be safe.
I'm just
Alright.
gonna go up and bonk it.
What are you
Nefarious
doing?
just is like, fuck this, runs up and bonks it with a warhammer. It doesn't seem to do any damage to the chest, but it doesn't react.
Guys, I think it's safe.
It might be sleeping.
Can I break the lock on it?
Give it a shake.
Go
I
ahead,
love
if you
it.
want to
I
try and break the
love it.
lock with your warhammer, go ahead and make an attack roll.
I love mimics.
AC 15.
Steve, you're rolling all your crits tonight, so you don't.
You
roll
hit, go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you
Oh,
all
that's not
tomorrow.
one. Hold on.
4 points of damage.
Gonna last
You smack
15
the padlock, but you do not break it.
So you know I have
Just-
thieves'
I
tools, right?
smack it again.
Just
Okay,
Okay, go ahead and
open
attack
it.
I'm
again.
just gonna back up.
And damage.
I just died. I've got some rage. Let me get it out, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm backing up. And you
This
can do your
time, you smack it directly off of the chest. The padlock goes flying and mangled into just a mess of scrap metal at this point now.
Good. Fuck that lock. And I just throw the chest open.
Good job.
All right. Opening up the chest, inside you see a pouch, a small wooden box, and you also see, like, this is a large chest, you also see a massive glaive.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, I pick up the glaive.
Okay.
I point to the bird though, and I'm like, the bird, Dave.
I just want to see it. If it's, I'll give it away. I just want to look at it.
Okay. The glaive is nice and pretty. It's very heavy. It's got some intricate design on the blade. As you hold it, though, you're a war cleric, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're trained in all sorts of weapons, so you know a little bit about glaives, even if it's not your primary weapon. Enough to know that this one is impeccably balanced, very well made. Someone who fights with the glaive would probably really like it. It looks really well done. Something about it, you're not quite sure what, but there's something about it that seems really nice.
It's shiny.
Can I tell if it's magical?
You can make an Arcana check, or if you have an Identify spell.
Is it
I
glowing?
don't have an identifier, but I can try to check. It's probably not going to go very well.
I can assist you.
Pretty good.
A 17. You know that there's definitely something magical about it, but a 17 is not quite enough to identify it with just an Arcana spell or Arcana check. But it definitely is magical.
Okay.
I'll sign over to Nefarious and be like, I kind of hired the bird.
I'll just stick it out, like use one hand to stick the glaive out, and then I'll pick up something else that's in the
Oh, did we find a glaive?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's shiny.
yes, we did.
Oh,
Trying to hand
is
it
it
to somebody.
Is it nicer than my current glaive?
Yes.
Probably.
It's very pretty.
Ooh, I like pretty things. I like pretty things. I'm sorry.
And your party
Ignore-
has found out that it is indeed magical. They just haven't quite identified it yet.
Yeah.
Magical
There's
glaive.
something very special about that glaive.
For a
It is
very
a-
special bird man.
Impeccable. Impeccable.
For a
Well, thank you,
very
Dalton.
special
Yes.
bird
You're a
man.
very special human
I'm
person.
giving it to him.
Jordan, I've put it in your inventory. It shows up right now as the heavy glaive there. Once it gets identified, you'll find more
That's why
info.
I'm
But
So much for the face.
How do I see my inventory?
the inventory
I got
tab. Yep, cool.
What else was in here?
Oh,
There's
and
a
we
box.
forgot to give you your
There was a
gold. I
box.
think you get it from your background. 1 second here.
I had a 36, 33 or something.
What?
Was it? Yeah, it was an odd
Yeah,
number.
she's scraping.
An odd number of what?
Gold.
Well,
I just
you
figure she's using a shield. It's not gonna be.
Did you just say
say
36?
you don't roll for your gold. You either roll for it or you get it from your background.
Yeah, it's from the one. It's
But it gives you a weird number like that.
Oh no! I'm sorry. No, all I get is the Monster Hunters pack, and it lists the cost of it. Which
Oh,
is
gotcha.
why I was thinking that. Okay. No,
Gotcha,
so I
okay.
don't have any gold on me.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense then.
That damn bear
Never mind.
stole all my gold.
I just realized I looked at your inventory. I'm like, oh, you should have something,
Oh,
even if it's
but
just a
he was
couple.
so,
But
he was so nice about it. I
See,
mean, I
that's
he'll
would
get some
problem.
soon.
I would have given it to him.
He was
You
quite
got-
friendly.
All right, so there's that glaive, which
That's
you guys
weird.
can try and
we didn't have
identify.
any gold on him when we killed him.
There's that glaive
I mean-
that you guys can try and identify at some point, and then you have that small wooden box, and then that pouch.
I'll
What's
pick
in
up
the box?
Yeah, what's in the box?
You open
know,
up the
a little-
box, and you find a vial containing a red liquid. This red liquid is a little bit deeper in color than the last vial that you had, and it seems to be like swirling around on its own.
Ooh, potions?
Potions are fun.
Tiny.
Let's drink them and find out.
Oh, I mean, okay.
John, can I start using the heavy
No
blade?
drinking shit.
Yes, you can
immediately.
use it. It's just not
Marius.
going to do anything different until you figure out what else it does. But yeah, you can use it. It's in your actions right there already.
What's
And
in
it
the
is
pouch?
magical, so it does cut through resistances if you come up against anything that has it.
Pouch,
That's
pouch,
what
pouch,
she
pouch.
said.
I hope it's lots and lots of money.
As
I
you
hope-
open up the pouch, you
It's a
see
mimic.
it's not a huge pouch, but it is filled with 13 gold pieces and 120 silver pieces.
Hey, you know, money.
You put it in yours
Yeah.
since your character is now officially broke.
I mean, I suppose I can do that if everybody's cool with that. I didn't just automatically.
Go for it. You did just die. I'd feel bad saying no.
So 13 gold. And
130 silver.
Yeah, but didn't you get all our money back?
And we didn't put it back.
Nope.
You said you were putting it in
It-
the
he put it in
treasury,
the
which I
party.
don't know how much it was she has.
yeah, so I'm just putting.
I don't know how much she had either.
I'll
I
take
don't have
you.
a character sheet.
I exited out of my other one, so I made
Yeah, it's gone.
It's
I
gone.
don't know.
Well.
I have no idea what was in her character. She is no longer in my position.
So if you want to, real quick, add that to the party gold. It's 224 gold.
Okay, yeah, we should add that
So
in.
go ahead and add that to the party
Yeah,
treasury.
yeah.
We did just get a bunch of money. No, we did just split a bunch, remember? Because I have 222 and I was broke.
I'm assuming most of her stuff you don't care too much about, but she did also have that +1 Rod of the Pact Keeper that I'm assuming somebody would have snagged.
Oh yeah, we definitely would have
Where am I
taken
able
it.
to sell
We
that?
looted the bodies, so.
So
put that
I
in the
will,
inventory. We can
yeah,
sell
just
that
go
shit.
ahead and put that in the inventory somewhere.
And I also took her disguise kit.
Cool. Did you put that in your inventory there, Vethmil?
Yeah.
Cool.
We kept saying we needed to get Vethmil's disguise kit.